We took off around 7:30 this morning.
We love to come to the Capitol and have our lobby days, 3 busloads of members from all organizations working together to fight for housing justice.
Venimos aquí a Sacramento para venir a hablar con los asambleístas, ¿verdad? Que nos apoyen. Venimos muchas organizaciones y de diferentes partes.
This is a special time of year when we can come to our state capitol, meet our legislators, share with them our struggles. As their constituents, we want our voices to be heard, not just heard, because we do a lot of talking, a lot of hearing, but we want our voices to lead to action.
It's tough. People had to take off work. People had to figure out childcare. People had to make sure that their housing was secure before they could come back out.
We've showed up at the hotel where we get briefed on all the goings-ons of Lobby Day, where we are going to do as we normally do, which show out and tell the world what we need and what we want and what we're not gonna accept a no for.
Our fight is a just fight. Housing is a human right. 98% of what we fight for, we win. Fight, fight, fight. Housing is a human right. Today we're going to show up with people power. Are you all ready to show that people power? That's right, that's right.
Some of the main issues is, of course, affordability for families, especially those families that are 5 members and more, because they can't go any lower than a 3-bedroom size. And going into a home and even an apartment is triple the amount of the income sometimes that they bring in.
Creo que no es justo como estamos viviendo, una alza bastante elevada en cuanto a las rentas. Pienso que es como un abuso. Personas que están en salario mínimo creo que están pasando por una crisis demasiado exagerada, ¿verdad? Como hay muchos renteros que están como abusando.
I'm excited to be a part of this right now. My family and I have been homeless 2 times, and I understand the burden rent is on families.
You have corporate landlords that gouging, greed. You have property managers and owners that's not repairing, but then the tenants are held accountable for that, and they still have to pay rent.
En el 2016 yo me quedé sin hogar con mis niños de 7 años, 2 años y 4 meses. Necesito ganar como $40 por hora para poder mantener un hogar para mí, para mis niños. Venimos hasta acá para exigirles, para que ya paren y aprueben la ley de que no aumenten más la renta.
Lo que tenemos que hacer es usar el poder del pueblo para que nuestros legisladores nos escuchen a nosotros y no a las corporaciones.
I am the director of ACE Oakland, and I'm also a sitting school board director in OUSD. In Oakland Unified, we have about 1,600 of our students that are unhoused. That makes a huge impact, not only to those school sites in which those students are at, but also to our entire district. And as a state, we're failing these students to do that. I really want to fight to make sure that housing is a human right throughout the whole state, because I know that Oakland isn't the only city that's facing this issue.
What do we want? We want change! When do we want it? In the morning it's
Landlords and property management companies are willing to do anything within their power to nickel and dime families that live in their housing and maximize whatever profits they can.
If we could get affordable housing here in California, a lot of people would be able to spend more time with their families.
We're going to continue to show that we're up here to demonstrate, represent, and show you the people you are supposed to be representing. These are people with voices, experience.
We are over 500 strong, all a part of the Housing Now coalition, seeking our legislatures to stand up and support affordable housing funding in the state budget, as well as support a constitutional amendment stating housing is a human right in California, and a whole lot of other bills that are really about making sure that every Californian has a safe, affordable, and stable place to call home, which betters our society as a whole. This is part of the Capitol building structure, and this is where our legislature's offices are currently in. And we are meeting with our legislature's office staff representatives, and some of us are meeting with representatives as well today.
We're going to go visit Liz Ortega because we think housing is a human right. And we're just going to see if we can get in to see her today.
We all came together, we went inside, it was pretty crowded, that was good. We got our points across about the measures that we wanted him to support.
Necesitamos mucho que las personas indicadas que están arriba con los senadores nos ayuden a proporcionarnos. Es directo, ¿verdad? Porque nosotros venimos a contactar a las personas directamente para que ellos vean la gran necesidad que tenemos, que es verdad lo que estamos viviendo. Ahorita vamos a marchar para que ellos vean la cantidad de personas que venimos, que somos una comunidad muy grande la que necesita la vivienda.
This is the capital of California. This is when the laws are passed. This is when the voice is supposed to be heard. This is the capital of the state of California. Things can be done here.
Hundreds of renters took to the state capitol today as the state grapples with an affordable housing crisis.
In total, some 500 people are taking part in this march, the vast majority renters.
Governor Newsom, where is our housing? We need affordable housing that's actually affordable for everyone.
State investment in affordable housing has been very minimal over the last 25 years. Affordable housing is the last thing to get funded and the first thing to get cut. And in the last year alone, housing production has fallen by 38%, more than 9,000 affordable fewer homes this year than we built last year because of that lack of funding.
Our governor has made a commitment to build affordable housing, and we need to take him on that commitment, and we need to demand it now. Our families cannot wait any longer for our state legislators to make their minds up. We need to build affordable housing. We need to build it now. We need to make sure it's truly affordable for everyone, and we need to make sure that large corporations pay their fair share so we can build some more housing.
This is not one population trying to make themselves loud. This is an issue that is truly affecting everyone.
I know it was powerful for me to know that I'm not the only person struggling to pay rent. There's so many more people struggling than not.
Si se puede! Now it's time to take our message to our state leaders.
California is only funding 12% of what is actually needed, of the actual plan. We know what we need, right, California? And yet we have not funded it. So we are going to tell them, we are going to remind them, we are going to show them, we are going to demand them to fix our housing crisis. You gotta put the money where your mouth is. Do the work. What do we want? What do we want?